Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. Just last night I made a video on how to make a cribbage board with object to path, and somebody said they're not going to do a cribbage board, but they asked, they don't have object to path, and how could you do this if you don't have object to path? Object to path, I believe, started in 2018, and they have 17, so they're just 17 is a good version. I'd always like 17. I mean, there's just, I've had people ask me, should I upgrade? Well, depends on how much you use Corel and, what the money's worth to you. Uh, every version has a few more bells and whistles. And, and I was just playing around with it, so there's the same number of holes. And this is how it's done, because these first two holes are 0.13 of an inch, 0.14, 0.15, 0.16. So they're just spacing the holes out. Now, this one I did with object to path, and just as good and maybe even better, I used the blend tool. And every version has the blend tool. But what you need to do, and for the one I did it for yesterday, I smoothed out his map a little bit. I'm going to go to effects and contour. I'm going to contour 3 times 0.3 of the outside with rounded corners, and I get that. Now you immediately have to select it all, go up to object and break the contour apart. And if we look here, there's only 2 objects selected because it puts it in a group. Go group and ungroup. Now we select it, and we have 6 objects because I've got my 2 holes up here. Now, what I do like object to path, but blend works pretty good. So I'm going to make I'm going to make 3 copies or 4 copies of these. And we're just going to get and open up effects and blend. Now I think the holes were 220 or 221. So we're going to take these first 2 and we're going to blend them 220 times. We're going to go here and we're going to go blend a new path. I'm going to grab the center, and then I'm going to go blend along full path. I'm going to grab these 2 and I'm going to apply, and I'm going to go down here, new path, and get on that path. And then I'm going to say blend along full path. And then I'm going to grab these. This is pretty easy. The only thing that's disadvantage is the blend's a little bit harder to break them apart. And then blend along full path. You don't have to rotate them because they're perfect spheres or circles. And one more time, blend on full path. Now, the more I look at this, it might even be better to leave the lines, because the ones that are going around the corner, the people maybe less likely to get off, especially in some spots, maybe not. But what you do have to do to what I did yesterday, and the gentleman I was trying to help really liked everything. I'm going to break the 6 objects apart. You could take the lines away very easily just by selecting one of the lines and hit delete. Don't hit your calculator. But I'm beginning to believe that leave the lines. And, if you put more like we did yesterday, I'm going to go and ungroup all. And yesterday or last night, I took this and made a starting line. So whenever you get that, you just have to ungroup them. See, it's selecting the whole thing. Go to object, group, and ungroup, or control U. I probably could have ungrouped all. And see, that's where the lines are kind of messing you up. But if you put a start line across there and put start and stop, and I think there's actually, like whoever wins puts their whole, their peg. I might have to settle down and start playing cribbage so you could have maybe your winning hole right on the line. But maybe I'm suggesting leave the lines because it's kind of hard to tell. The good thing about it, you wouldn't, you could be back here and you could still possibly be ahead of the person that's up there. I don't know really how he's going to make it, but he does beautiful work. And but there's the blend tool for people that don't have X8 or above. Anyway, hope that helped somebody, and thank you for watching.